Hello everyone, this is Sakuya here and welcome back to Okami HD. We're on part 2 now. So last episode we've gotten 2 new brush techniques. We've gotten rejuvenation, which is, just scriggling whatever. Replacing broken images. And then we got power slash. You consume Chinese cabbage. On the simple side but tasty, fills astral pouch a little bit. So in other words, we pretty much just learned the ropes of the game. We got the 2 brush skills. We now have a little bouncing bug friend. So we have him. And now we need to go out here and cut down the fruit to be able to release the villager spirits. Because Orochi came back, thanks to whoever pulled the sword out, and chaos ensued, as you can see. Alright, time to cut it down. I always love that scene, and my monitor screen went blank for a second, so I'm hoping it actually recorded it. That was not what I was wanting to start out with. Wow, the village has been restored. Sakuya came through big time. She really was protecting the village. But I sure wish I could have spent some more time in her kimono. If you know what I mean. Heh 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 heh. Pervert. But seriously, with monsters running around and all, the village could still be in danger. Let's go see how they're all doing down there. Alright, so it's time to go explore the village. Also, it still kind of looks dark out. Is it nighttime? Oh, here's a person, but what in the world? I don't remember there being a statue here. Well, whatever. Let's go talk to the villagers. I'm pretty sure that statue is an actual guy, and I think he may be frozen. But that's just my opinion. Hey, there's a statue here too. It's like the villagers have turned to stone or something. Not again. That's not one of those smaller monsters that are lurking about. A roar like that's gotta belong to something much bigger. Let's hurry up and find somebody with a pulse around here. No good. This one's not moving. Everyone here was perfectly fine just a few hours ago. There's definitely something strange going on around here. The village is back, but what's up with this dark sky? Maybe it's dark outside the village too? Let's find some high ground so we can take a look. Alright, time to go high in the sky. Right, so basically, we're still technically in the tutorial part, which is why the arrow's showing us where to go. There's definitely something strange going on. Let's find some high ground so we can take a look. Yeah, because don't worry, the arrow won't be there all the time. This is still technically a tutorial. This is bad. The sun's not even shining. It's as black as night as far as the eye can see. And not a single villager can move a muscle. Is it some kind of curse? Did a monster do this? It's not going to stay like this forever, is it? If only the sun were out to light our way. If you could draw a circle in the sky, we'd have ourselves a sun. But I guess that'd be impossible even for a god like you. Maybe we'd better seek out another brush god for help? Of course, if you had that kind of power from the start. that'd be a different story. Well, let's try it. Well, what the? Come to think of it, your name is Amaterasu. That's the name of the sun god. Duh. So it followed that you had the sunrise technique from the start. With it, you could even turn night into day. Wow, you're no run-of-the-mill god, that's for sure. The flowing brush is like music from the heavens. That's a line from one of my grandfather's poems. He felt a skilled artist was like a musician of shape and color. Since you're such a great artist yourself, why don't we name your brushwork after that poem of his? It's called Celestial Brush. After all, your brush did bring out the sun. Well, Andy, let's get back to the village. We gotta see if the villagers are back to normal now. Who are you? What the heck? I've always wondered how the heck why and how he does that. Village Elder, Mr. Orange. A white wolf? Not the one who fought that terrible creature with Nagi. You couldn't possibly be the legendary Shiranui. No, it can't be. That story is 100 years old. Still, you look a lot like that statue of Shiranui. That's so... According to Mr. Orange, that's what Amaterasu looks like. That's what Ami looks like. So apparently, they can only see a wolf. On the other hand, you don't look quite as smart. Whoa, no need to growl like that. Can you really understand what I'm saying? Well, I'm not one to mince words, I just state the facts. I like how he's getting ready to try to fight. But that's not what Ami's growling at. What's this sudden chill down my spine? Here they come, Furball. Those are the monsters that've been plaguing these lands. They sneak into villages and cause all sorts of trouble. Step aside, Furball. This is a job for my trusty sword, Dekomaru. Ow! What the? No! You don't use the poor old guy. See, I'm trying to... Ow! You... So I'm trying to gather as many demon fangs as I can. So, everything's good. I earned 600 yen. And look at that! And I earned some... Wow, you really get aggressive when you're mad, don't you? Hey, you got yourself some praise. And look, see how that dried up stream began flowing again? That's because ridding an area of monsters restores the god's power to the land. People call it divine intervention. The more you restore the land to its natural beauty, the more praise you'll get. It's the source of your power. Few people believe in gods these days, and that may weaken you, but if you try real hard, your true power just might shine through. But boy, there's sure been a lot of monsters around lately. And that Mr. Orange you tossed around up on the sacred deck? Yeah, why was that necessary? Looks like he thinks you're a regular wolf. Seems the gods have grown so weak people can't see them anymore. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Oh, anyway, I'll show you around the village. I have a feeling we're in for an epic adventure. This should be fun for Ball. Okay, so really quick, in the battle, when the imp hit me, it showed some red markings suddenly sprouting out. In the corner, the left hand bottom corner, you'll see something that's called... Okay, give me just a second. You obtain feedback seeds. Freshly roasted seeds that seed-loving animals can't resist. Why, you little devil, look at this sweet grub you found. Hey, wait, this is animal food. Still, we could save it to give to animals. Let's use it when we try to approach animals later. Something good might come out of using it the right way. I know gods aren't supposed to use creatures in this manner, but what the heck. Let's make an exception this time. Oh, I almost forgot. There was something I wanted to tell you. Whenever you want to check the items you've obtained, just press the start button to open the fan menu. While the fan menu is open, you can check and use the items you have. There's other things you can do there too. The fan menu is your key to a successful adventure. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and check that out, because actually what I was trying to explain will help a little bit. Okay, so I don't have the thing. So basically the quarter is pretty much what's called the godhood. There's 3 levels of godhood, this green, yellow, and red. So basically if I have it all the way up to green, I have like, let's see, hit green, down to red, and then, yeah, down to yellow, down to red, and then, okay, I'm trying to think. So basically I can get hit 3 times before I can actually take damage. Now, if I don't have any godhood, like after the last hit, after the red's gone, and the icon's gone, if I get hit, then I take damage. But, so that's what that godhood is. And then there's also like traveler's charms and godly charms I can use to increase it either by 1, or the godly charms increases it to the max. But, so these are the items we have right now. As you can see, we also see our solar energy, which is, 3 of them. Then we got 2730 yen, and we got 7 demon fangs. I want to try to collect as many of those as I can, because those will become super useful. And then equipment, the only thing we have is the Divine Retribution. And then, so this menu right there, basically is pretty much a way to level up your item, your stats. But I don't have enough praise to do anything. And then, this shows, gives you detailed information on the brush things. So a celestial brush power mastered by the sun god Amaterasu, which is us. Draw a simple circle in the sky and it will transmute into the sun. This enlightening power is known as sunrise. Sunrise tips. If you cannot see the sky, adjust your view before drawing. Take care when beginning and ending the motion and close the circle. This should help shed some light on sunrise. So that's sunrise tips. And the rejuvenation. One of the 13 celestial brush powers, mastered by Yomigami. Fill in areas where something once existed to restore that object. This fulfilling power is known as rejuvenation. And tips. Press triangle hard to widen the breadth of your stroke, and you might find it easier to fill areas in completely. Don't aim for artistic beauty, just fill it in the best you can. So basically, who cares what it looks like as long as you fill up the area. Power Slash. One of the 13 celestial brush powers, mastered by Tachigami. It's a sharp and straight line and the ink becomes like a blade. This is the Power Slash, a move that can slice through almost anything. Power Slash tips. As long as the stroke is straight, it needn't be long. If your lines come out curvy, hold X as you draw. When properly aligned, multiple targets can be cut at once. The right stick can be used to adjust the camera angle to get a better view even while you're drawing with R1. Battle may be hectic, but you can take a breather while drawing. Don't be sloppy with the brush. Take your time. Don't rush. So that's actually good information to know when you're in the... when you are in the drawing menu, you actually time freezes, so you can take your time drawing what you need. There's only one exception, but that won't be till a lot later. And then we have scroll menu, where we have the journal, and then these are something later. Then we got travel guide, which has all sorts of different things. There are few places in this wide world where I have not set foot. My travels have granted me extensive knowledge. I have endeavored to record this knowledge in a series of scrolls. Press square to destroy breakable objects with a tackle. From a tackle, you can initiate a dash with the left stick. Obstacles can be leapt over by jumping with X. Press X firmly to jump to greater heights. Perform wall jumps by pressing X when you contact a wall. Dashing and wall jumping will prove invaluable throughout your quest. To succeed, you must always be fully aware of your surroundings. Use the right stick to adjust the camera angle. Press L1 to change the camera's relative distance. The map is displayed for as long as you press L2. Certain areas are inaccessible until you obtain a map. The preceding tips should be of great value to you on your quest. Righteous knowledge is the wellspring of righteous action. This is the true essence of any adventurer. Any adventure. So basically, the first one on the travel guide, the travel tips, basically just is a rehash of what we just learned. And in the bestiary, you can actually learn about the different enemies you encountered, like the green imp. Rude, monkey-like creatures that harass and tease humans. Whether frightening the locals or causing outbreaks of disease, these troublemakers have proven to be the bane of humanity. Said to hide in gloomy places, they are portrayed as flautists, which is insulting to people that play the flute everywhere, like me. Alright, and then these are the stray beads that it gives you. So basically there's 99 to find, and the 100th one is special, but that won't be till a lot later. But as you can see, right now it's got question marks on the areas they're from, but it's also got like 1 for like 1 out of 6. So like with Cave of Nagi, there was only 1, which we got it. And then the final option, the final option here is the map. So basically, you can, you know, use it to look at different things. Like, you can zoom in the farthest you can. It gives you good details. And then you can zoom out. So, and then you can basically see the whole entire area. Alright. Now with that all said and done, it is time to continue with our adventure. You obtained Spirit Globe S. Humanity's faith made solid. Restores a little solar energy. Oh yeah, and that little circle right there, Amaterasu cannot swim. Like, if she stays in the water, eventually she'll end up drowning. So you want to make sure you don't do that. Alright, so we have birds here. And since we have seeds, we can feed them. So circle to feed. And then you get this nice little cutscene with this surreal music. However, this is all nice and all, but the cutscene goes on for so long. So what I do... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I hit the start button, and then I just hit it again to skip, because for some reason they made that cutscene needlessly long. So after the first few seconds, I just skipped the scene. Right, so now it's time to explore the village. Also, Great Shiranui! Oh no! Yeah, I kinda did a number to him. Whoa! Hey, don't! Show some respect to your elders. Yeah, he's kind of knocked down there, so. Komuso. Ah, I feel it. I sense it. Fell beasts dwell in this place. Concentrate. Look hard. You'll see. Right behind you now. And suddenly we have enemies. That's what happens when you run out of ink pots, is that you turn into a regular wolf for the time being. Humans are not witness to such battles, but I saw it. The fighting went on for exactly 9 seconds. You fight well. I have chosen the path of Buddha, but in you I sense another power. And I see the path you have chosen is also a path of truth. Yay! I got praise! The monsters may be gone, but this place still lacks life. The land does not have enough power to give to the sacred tree. Well, that's not good. Actually, let's go see... Let's go see Sakuya. See how she's doing. Okay. Apparently she's not coming out. But yeah, if you want to go to the actual cave of Nagi, you go through here. But if you want to just go around here, it's pretty much whatever. And this is all you see. This statue of Nagi was erected to protect the village. You see, it's located even deeper than Shiranui's statue. They must really revere him. But still, wasn't there an even bigger statue of him around here? And then we have these two! Wow, a white wolf? I thought the statue of Shiranui had disappeared. But you look just like it. It didn't just come to life, did it? Hey sis, this dog's got something weird on its back. What? Stop being silly. That's how rumors start. After that nonsense about seeing a door of light here before. But I did see it. Right inside the shrine, there was a door of light. Oh, so apparently she can see... I think that's Camille. No, Camellia can basically see Amaterasu's true form and also can see the door of light. Camille obviously does not believe in the gods, so she does not see anything. I don't see any door of light. But it was there! Inside the shrine! I saw it! Boo-hoo! Aww! Poor thing. That or she's young enough to where she's still pure, so obviously she's gonna be, you know, still able to see stuff. You know, see the world innocently. Alright. So we have Mushi's mama. I've had just about enough of this. I don't know if it's stray dogs or monsters or what, but someone keeps messing up my crops. Going around digging holes with triangle, it makes me mad. If I catch you digging around here, you'll get a good thumping. That does not sound pleasant. Hi, dog. And then this is Mushi. A white wolf? Now that's just plain weird. Sure looks like a weak little bugger. Think you could be my dog Hayabusa? Well, listen to this. There's this field my mama tends to, you see? Well, Hayabusa managed to dig up 9 turnips in a row, even though my mama was chasing him around trying to slug him. There were actually 10 turnips in that field. Hayabusa is fixing to get all 10. Think you can dig up all the turnips in my mama's field? Don't forget, you'll have to avoid being slugged by my mama. I'll admit you're the better canine if you can do it. Ah, she's gonna try to slug us? Not exactly my idea of a good time, Amy. At least you have your celestial brush and wicked brushstroke. So in other words, we're gonna cheat just slightly. But whatever works, right? You consume turnip. Tuber with crispy texture. Fills astral pouch. Now what I like to do... Woo! Crap. What I like to do is try to cover her... Oh, I did not just mean to make her fast. Usually I can cover her. Why is it not? There we go, that's what I like to do, because it actually gives me more... I'm trying to talk and think at the same time, it's not working. But what it is, I feel like it gives me more chance to dig than just normal power slashing. And then sometimes it does not work. Oh my gosh. Aha! Oh! I did. Oh crap. Alright, so now we got 9 of them. Later away from the 10th one. Alright, got it. Now we need to take it to Mushi. Dog eat dog. You offered oddly shaped turnip. Why does it look so weird? It looks like legs with a belly button. Or something else I'm not going to describe. Who knows? Hey, that's the oddly shaped turnip Hayabusa and I've been looking for. That means you've broken Hayabusa's record by digging up all 10 turnips. Gosh darn it. Fine, you're a better canine. Anyway, it actually feels good to have a new goal to aim for. Yay! Made him happy. Alright, time to get some watermelon. You consume watermelon. Sweet and juicy fruity treat. Fills astral pouch. And now... Well, what a fine looking wolf. What's your name? And we have Kushi. Mine's Kushi. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sake Brewers Kushi. I almost said Suki. Kushi. Working in the fields again, are you? Ishun, are you and the wolf together? This is where I grow the rice for making my sake, you know. But I have to manage the harvest all on my own. It's hard work. Maybe I should have Susano give me a hand again this year. Oh, listen to me babbling on. I just can't help chatting to you. Why, Amy, I think you found a friend here. You'll meet many people who want to talk to you like this. You should talk to them 2 or even 3 times. Being a god and all, you can actually tell when to talk because you'll see a triangle above their head. That means they still have something to say. It might even be valuable information sometimes. They may just be muttering to themselves, but it pays to listen. Now, there's a slight problem with that, but you'll see in a moment. Oops, wrong one. Susanna's a neighbor of mine. He's a little unusual, but he goes around with a huge sword slung over his shoulder. He's always practicing with it. They say he's a direct descendant of our legendary hero, Nagi. And he loves his sake too. He often pops around here to buy it. Make sure to say hello when you see Susanoo. He could use a friend, I should think. He's always on his own. Okay, so, like with that, talking to Kushi 2 or, 3 times, you got something slightly different every time. But let's talk to this old lady. Mrs. Orange. A white wolf. Now that's a rare sight. Did you come down from the mountains just to play with us? Well, you better be careful, dear. Lately, some monsters have been attacking the villagers. Do you even know who you're talking to, Grandma? This here is Shiranui Reborn. The wolf and I have it covered. Those monsters are history. Well, if it isn't Ushun and riding a wolf, are we? This one certainly resembles Shiranui, especially the nose. That's so cute. I love Mrs. Orange. Well, I better get back to my work. Mumble, mumble. Okay, so there's one triangle. Here to listen to the ramblings of an old woman, are you? Well, I was doing the laundry. But when it was ready to dry, I noticed my drying pole was gone. Oh, whatever shall I do? Now, by then, you would be like, okay, it's time to fill that up, but there's still the triangle. So, talk to her again. Where did that darn pole go? How could something important like that just disappear? She's missing something that should be there, is she? You better help her out, Furball. Okay, now. So basically, it's like you knew the first time, the second time she's pretty much stating the same thing, just a different way. And then Ishun's pretty much like, hello? You need to help her out here. A new drying pole? Oh my, where did that come from? The gods must have answered my prayers. How wonderful. Time to dry the laundry. Well, I'm glad I was able to hang my laundry, but the sun seems to be so far away these days. Maybe it doesn't like all those monsters that are lurking about? If only it would shine closer, my laundry would dry in a second. My laundry would dry in a jiffy if the sun would just shine closer. You heard the lady. She wants the sun. Time to use you-know-what. There we go. We give her the sun. My word. The sun has suddenly drawn so close. My laundry will be bone dry in no time. First my pole and now this. Will the miracles never cease? Maybe I ought to make some cherry cakes to offer to the sun. Come back tonight if you want some too, Snowball. No one makes better cherry cakes. They're mouth-watering good. And yay, we got some more praise! So we are actually doing pretty good. Alright, so there's a treasure chest up there and I want it. Alright. There we go. Got it. You obtained Exorcism Slip S. Paper depicting holy incantation. Slightly damages nearby enemies. There we go. Then I know there's a chest down there. You obtained Rabbit Statue. One of the 13 Zodiac treasures. Its expression is quite alert. You obtain glass beads. That these beads show no cracks is a testament to the artist's skill. Alright, time to get out of the water before I drown, because that's not good. Also love how Pushy just runs over and just pets ya. Look at that, it's so cute! I love Pushy. There's some more water. More water. More chest. You obtain the vase. Vase whose unique beauty will surely outlast any flower. You have consumed bale of rice. Bale of rice fastened with straw fills astral pouch. So we're slowly getting the pouch filled. Slowly but surely. Alright, so let's go ahead and save really quick. It's like I've explained so much and we've seen so much, but it feels like I haven't really done anything. So weird. Alright, so... Oh, jeez. He's always snoring like a bear. This is the home of the 2-bit middle-aged warrior, Susano. He goes around claiming to be a descendant of Nagi. He's famous around here for his lineage, but he's awfully lazy and too off the wall to be a descendant of a legendary hero. We should go say hi to him, right? There's a... Looks like an etching of that Kushi girl. I wonder if this guy actually trains at all. Sure he does. Oh hey, there's just something down here. Oh, it's actually him. Zzz. I am the greatest. Grunt. Zzz. If that didn't wake him up, nothing will. Let's just leave him for a while and find something else to do. Alrighty, time to leave the snoring guy alone. Alright. Oh, what's going on up here? Heave, heave. This is weird. My mind really wants to shift this rock, but my body won't cooperate. It's like I'm made of lead. Could this be a case of demonic possession? I sure hope not. Oh hey, new enemy. It's an imp with a violin and guitar. Oh, don't think so. There we go. Oh, actually, if you look below, you consume cabbage. Oh, it's a normal cabbage this time. Thick and fibrous vegetable. Vegetable. Fills astral pouch a little bit. I cannot talk. If you look in the corner, you'll see the Amaterasu with the red. That's the god. That's the godhood. And we recovered some praise! Yay! You accumulated praise. Whoa, Amy, you suddenly started glowing. That means your divine attributes can be enhanced. Well, you sure do look excited. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Let's take a stab at enhancing your divine attributes. I'm gonna open the fan menu where you'll see your divine attributes. Use the praise you've accumulated to enhance any attribute you want. So I have 76. I can either do solar energy or I can do ink pot. I haven't really been getting that much damage, and honestly, upgrading the ink pots are usually pretty nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So now I have 4 instead of 3. Well, is it all coming back to you or what? Huh? It's hard to notice such a small enhancement. Oh, lighten up, Furball. This is one big step for the new and improved Amaterasu. Keep up the good work. Oh, I almost forgot. We better check in on that dude. Ah, I feel as light as a feather now. Sadly, that doesn't make it any easier to shift this boulder. Who went and blocked the only path out of here anyway? There's no way I can get back to the city now. Say, Pup, your owner lives here in the village, right? So you must know that guy, Susano. Can you get him to come here? They say he's the descendant of the legendary hero Nagi. If anyone can do something about this rock, it's him. That's strange. This boulder wasn't here before. Okay, so I know it's having me point over here, but I'm gonna go ahead and save. Bun buns! Look at the buns! Oh, you don't react to me barking, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and save. Yeah, these episodes are gonna be anywhere between a half hour to an hour long. Just because of how long this game is. I'm gonna try to keep them at 45 minutes, kind of like right in the middle. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. Oh, actually first, let's see. Oh, hang on. There we go. Much better music. So whenever we get something new, I'll actually say new on the thing. And that's just the merchant talking about, hey, you know, destroy the boulder, get Susano there. So these are red imps. These loot players are harder to exercise than green imps. Okay, it's the loot. I could not remember what it was called. One night, a man heard lute music and went out to find the source. Hiding in the shadows, he saw the imp stop playing and drink sake. Seeing his chance to attack, the man struck out, severing the lute strings with his blade. The imps disappeared in a wisp of smoke. It is advisable to cut the strings with the brush. So basically, when he tries to defend with his lute, as when he turned that gray there, that's when you use the brush and you destroy the imp's lutes. So, animal tone. Sparrow. These tiny birds eat seeds in an adorable manner. So basically, there's an animal tone to where you can collect. You basically see how much animals you fed. And then these have all the treasures, glass beads, and they basically repeat what was already said. And that's it. But yes. So we revived the village, but we ended up having to use Sunrise, which is Amaterasu's power, to revive the villagers because they were still frozen as statues. We pretty much explored the entire village. For some reason we had to use Mr. Orange as a little blocking mechanism for the imps, so the poor guy's still knocked out. But we met all the other villagers, well, minus Susano, but he's still sleeping like a bear. And basically earned some praise, so we got to pretty much evolve or level up in a sense. And that's about where we're staying right now. So next episode we'll be trying to get Susano up, getting him over to where the merchant is, so that way he can destroy the boulder that somehow got put there. And so that's it. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. And I will see you later. Bye-bye.